Hey guys, about to play our first match in the two-man queues with our blue-white skies deck. We did not win the die roll. We don't have our fastest hand. We got our only two drops in our hand, but I think it's still a keep. It's likely we draw into some of them. And we do have big finishers and a removal spell should it become necessary. See what our opponent's playing. Could be a lot of things at this point. I guess we'll see eventually. All right. So we're going to lead with Tranquil Cove. I'll probably just play Stratus Dancer face up, which might seem a little crazy, but I'm not too concerned, and we're going to be ahead of our opponent and start swinging in the air, especially after we play our Spear. Right, we also drew that, though, which kind of makes me want to play it instead, but I think I'm actually going to play, well, yeah, I'll play the Stratus Dancer face up. We do need to be on the lookout for Anger of the Gods and stuff like that against this opponent, and there's a Wild Slash, for example, so which isn't too much of a surprise. Really nice when you can have Thunderclap Wyvern and play to like counter that effect. All right, this is toughness, right? Please be toughness. Yeah, okay, we can kill that guy, which is important, and play our Hypnotic Siren as well. I think I'm just going to kill him now. I don't know if my opponent has counter magic or not at this point, so I'm just going to kill him now. Yeah, we'll just kill it now. Our opponent's deck seems pretty aggressive, so he probably doesn't have counter magic, but I'm not sure what exactly I'm playing here. Next turn we just play our Spear. We did get an especially slow hand. This deck is like loaded with creatures, and we did draw. We do have 2 still in our hand, but there are only 5 drops. So Soulfire Grandmaster, yeah, that's annoying. I'm gonna play the Spear of Heliod, and I'm just gonna leave our dude back for now. That way, we can force a trade, but chances are, yeah, that seems pretty likely. All right. So if we draw land, I definitely slam Icefall Regent. It would be great right now, and we did, but it's come into play tapped land, unfortunately. And the question is, and I think I do play my Vaporkin. Leaving mana up for my Spear would be nice, but so I could kill the dude, but I'll just take those 2 damage. Okay, well, that's who we're going to have to tap down now. Man, we drew our second Spear of Heliod, too. What are the chances of that? So we will tap down Brimaz, whatever his name is. Glad that guy's rotating out, that's for sure. And we'll swing for 3. Has to pay 4 if he wants to Lightning Strike him right now, which is pretty great. He's also immune to Anger of the Gods now, thanks to our Spear. So, Lightning Strike won't even kill him either, now that I look at it. Digging through time, alright. It's never good, but it does give us a little more time. I wonder if he has Tragic Arrogance. If he does, that makes me less want to play my Icefall Regent right now. I think I probably just don't play it if he has Tragic Arrogance. If I just don't play it, I mean, in general. Because if his deck has Tragic Arrogance, then that's going to hurt us really badly. Yeah, we can just play a Vaporkin and, threaten with that. Right now, we're just going to swing for 8 in the air, and then we'll play Vaporkin. And that'll also leave us mana to use Spear of Heliod's ability. while also putting 3 more power on the board in the event that he didn't get something that can clear the board. And then we can hold on to our second Icefall Regent for like a post-board sweeper scenario. Yeah, we drew both our Icefall Regents and both our Spears, although I'm pretty happy to have both my Icefall Regents now. This deck does normally get started way more quickly than it did this time, though. As you probably guessed from the curve, we just had kind of a wonky hand. Mantis Rider, okay. Not the most concerning thing I've ever seen. It can, in fact, block our flyers, but... I think I'm just going to take it and use this. Well, I could block here and use the spear to kill that. I think I will block and then use the spear to kill that. So this is a Jacekai deck, obviously. Now I know that. All right, Jace is annoying. In response to that, we'll kill this, and then we'll use the second Icefall Regent, I think, to tap down Jace. Though he doesn't have anything. I mean, he does have a second Dig Through Time, but it may be too late. The danger is overcommitting to the board when we already have 8 damage in the air, which is lethal. And he can flip his Jace and weaken one of my creatures, including my Icefall Regent, which is annoying. But you know, he doesn't have double white. Oh yeah, he does. Yeah. At any rate, we're gonna swing. Then I'll do some thinking. But I don't think I want to play my second Icefall Regent. I want to like force his hand one way or another. I could play the second Icefall Regent and tap his Jace, but if he has, well, even if he has that, we're in pretty good shape. Tragic Arrogance would be bad, but it wouldn't kill us because, you know, he'd have to leave us with our Vaporkin and our Spear of Heliod, and yeah, and he would still be tapped next turn, so at least I get some tempo. So yeah, I'm gonna play the second Icefall Regent. Use it to tap his Jace. See what happens to us. Okay, we won it. I'm glad that's what I decided to do. I wasn't entirely convinced. I was a little scared. Our opponent may have Tragic Arrogance. If he doesn't, it's likely he sides it in. He may also have Anger of the Gods, although his deck has a fair number of creatures who die to it too, so it seems super likely. I don't really think there's anything I want to side in against this opponent. Didn't see... You know, our deck is pretty well equipped to deal with, you know, a mid-range Jacekai deck like his. Honor's Reward could be okay. Search of Righteousness actually could be too, but it only kills Mantis Rider, really, and I don't think that's enough. The Bidance would be fine, but not amazing. So I think I just keep it as is. I think everything I have in the deck now is better for this matchup than anything I could take out of it. Yeah. So on to game 2. I guess I could sideboard Tragic Arrogance too. That's not something I thought about. I do have a few of them from drafting, and they're not ultra expensive either, so they could go in this deck. But okay, well, triple Fairy Miscreants is nice, even though we don't have a blue source that we can actually use on turn 1. But that's okay. We also have our Silmgar Sorcerer, who can be, seems like he'd be big against this opponent. Soulfire Grandmaster, no Jace. That's not great, seeing Jace right away. All right, well that's pretty great. So we're gonna go Fairy Miscreant, and then we're gonna go Fairy Miscreant. Next turn we can play Spear of Heliod or a third Fairy Miscreant and swing in for a bunch, and we'll end the turn there. Opponent's Pain Lands only has Pain Lands, and that works for me. All right. hoping we find a way to deal with Jace. Well, our Banishing Lights can deal with him either way, and our Valorous Stance can't deal with him anyway. All right, Brimaz. So you have a second Brimaz, because that's going to be annoying. He needs double white for him, so he's not playing Brimaz right now. Okay, Manus Rider. Less concerning, but definitely annoying. It's a good card against us until we get an Anthem effect running. Once we do get one of those, it's a little less good. So I'm left with the question as to whether I should hold up Silumgar Sorcerer, play second Fairy Miscreant, or play Spear of Heliod. So I think I'm actually going to hold up the Sorcerer. I can then play Thunderclap next turn. Either way, I'll flash it in at the end of his next turn. And the Sorcerer we can use to counter another big creature he might play. So I think that's fine. We'll just take 3 again from the Mantis Rider. Bring on the damage. And actually, after we play the Sorcerer, we can, the next turn when we play our Thunderclap, we can use the Thunderclap to block his Mantis Rider and take, not the Thunderclap, the Sorcerer. Right, well, he didn't do anything, which is interesting. So we'll just do this anyway, at the end of his turn. I'll probably swing with the Sorcerer this turn, and I can flash in the Thunderclap Wyvern after I do. What's he doing? Countering it? Ojutai's Command, yeah, okay. Works for me, I guess. I don't love it. Okay, Valorous Stance does give us a way to kill, is it 4? Yeah, if we see another Brimaz, it gives us a way to deal with that. I think here I play Fairy Miscreant number 3, and then Spear of Heliod. Maybe I play that face down now. I don't think so. I mean, after we have the Spear in play and then play our Thunderclap, we'll have like so much damage on the table that even his Mantis can't stop. So, although Jace is about to flip. Which is pretty good, especially when he has Ojutai's Command in his graveyard. Although it's lucky he can't use it as a counter, but he can still use it to return a creature and, yeah, stuff like that. So, not exactly what we want. We're not getting to play our game in this one, which is unfortunate for us, but... Okay, I can deal with that. Mantis Rider number 2. Yep. Called that one. Yeah, I think we just take 6. Go to 9. I'm only going to attack with one of them because in the event that he has a way out of, in the event that he doesn't block, is what I'm trying to say. I'd rather play the Thunderclap Wyvern as a surprise when he attacks me. I'm just going to attack the kid, not Jace. Okay, so we're going to go for this. See if it works out for us. Looks like it will. So we take down a Mantis Rider, and our Thunderclap Wyvern is also a 3/4. Oh, he's got something. Yeah, that sucks. Our Spear made him just big enough so that, yeah, okay, all right. So 2 for 1 is what our opponent receives from us as a nice gift. Damn, these Mantis Riders. They're working on killing us, that's for sure. Oh my god. All the Mantis Riders. Okay. Alright. Alright. I think we have to block 2 of them. I think that's what we got to do here to have any hope. I'm pulling out of this. Okay, the Sorcerer's fine, but I think I just play as many things that can kill a Mantis Rider when they block as I can. So Vaporkin and Stratus Dancer. He's going to use Jace's ability, which is going to really suck for us. Where are Oblivion Rings or Banishing Lights, whatever they're called in Standard? Where are they? Not here. And that is GG. So on to game 3 we go. Question is, do I want life gain against a guy packing Lightning Strikes and Wild Slashes? And I think maybe I do. Valorous Stance seems to only kill his Brimaz, which, yeah, you know, killing Brimaz is good, but it's not that good. I mean, it is good, but it's not good enough to leave it in my deck when it can only kill 1 creature in his whole deck. So I think I'm going to side in Honor's Reward for both the combat trickery and the life gain. Although, you know, I was saying, man, Surge of Righteousness can only kill his Mantis Riders. He got 3 of them that game, so that was pretty brutal. But, oh well. On to game 3 here against Jacekai, as I think people are calling this particular archetype. Kind of forgot about it. Ooh, that's an ugly hand, unfortunately for us, and we will mulligan. And that is even worse. Oh my god. Yeah, we have like no hope here, I'd say. We're just gonna try. I mean, if we draw 1 creature, it's gonna get really big, and we do have 1-drops, so, you know, and we can gain life. So I don't know. You know, if we draw really, really well, we could have a chance here. That's not what we want to see. Yeah, that was some bad mulliganing, if I've ever seen bad mulliganing. Alright, well, we can play our Spear, which if nothing else, we can hold up as a way to kill his freaking creatures after they smash into our faces, which may be what we end up doing. I don't have any interest in playing the Paragon right now. Yeah, we can't freaking, like, you know, I guess I could. I guess Honor's rewarding up my Paragon isn't the worst thing in the world. I'll play it. He may have Wild Slash. You know, if it draws a removal spell, I guess it's not bad. And he has a 3/3, so, you know. So that's not too bad. So do I see a Mantis Rider come my way now? Mantis Rider number 1. Okay, Stoke the Flames. I'm perfectly okay with that. Alright, we got a Banishing Light this time around. Our deck's playing real weird here in game 3, but, you know, it can stand up to a lot. So, oh god. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill that after it swings at us with Banishing, yeah, we can use our Spear to kill it too. Wow. Yeah, we're not in good shape in this game. Neither game 1, game 2, nor 3 exactly went the way you expect this deck to go, but that's okay, I think. Wish I had Silumgar Sorcerer right now. Sarkhan the Dragon Speaker, great. That's just great. Although if he decides to swing with his Dragon Lord, I can just kill it at least. Even though he'll get value out of it. Oh, or I can kill Sarkhan. So whichever one attacks, I'm going to kill it. Both attack. I'll kill... Yeah, it looks like he's the only one who's attacking. Okay. Is he indestructible? He is indestructible. Wow. Okay. So I guess we do use Banishing Light there. Okay. It does let his Dragon Lord get in next turn, but I think it's probably worth it. Okay, goodbye Dragon Lord. Or Dragon Speaker, rather. This is the Dragon Lord. Can't believe like we sided these in, you know, hoping we'd have creatures in play. How foolish in like a 30 creature deck to think we'd have creatures in play. We've drawn one so far. It's pretty sweet. Tragic Arrogance. Yeah, that's bad. Let's see what happens, but I figured he had that in the earlier games, and it appears he does. So goodbye Banishing Light. Hello Sarkhan. If we could only get a creature in play. He's going to swing for 10 here. And then get to use the Dragon Lord's annoying ability. We will have the mana next turn to survive for another turn and destroy his Dragon Lord at least. Wow. Yep. All right. Well, that's some pretty poor luck here in this match. But I think we put up a good fight in game 1 and 2. In this one, we haven't done much of anything, but so glad I sided in these honors rewards. You know, I think they are actually good and in this matchup, but the fact that we drew 0 of our massive number of creatures is kind of ridiculous. So we're going to use honors reward. Take 9. Go to 3. Seems pretty unlikely we can turn this around thanks to the evil that is Dragon Lord Ojutai. We'll kill the Dragon Lord. God help us. Yeah, we're done. That's 7 damage on the table. We can gain 4 and go to 7. I guess if we draw a blocker, we can at least do something. Well, that's interesting. It is in fact a blocker. What can this do? Yeah. I can flash it in, block Sarkhan, and bolster it, and take 3. That's what we're going to try to do. I mean, it's probably not going to be enough to get us back in this game. We've just been behind the whole game, so. Okay. Oh, way to deal with it. Yeah. Yep, we can only go up to 7, so we lost this one. Too bad, too bad.